Yo, what's good? What's good? You know, we back in the lab, man. 2026, we had to start it all right. You know what I'm saying? Coming out hard. Yes, so who I got with me today, though?
Fly Rich Double.
J-Walk.
I know we had Fly Rich on here before, man, but this J-Walk first time in the lab, man. Hey, where you from, J-Walk? Tell us about it.
Man, I'm from the south side of Vicksburg, Mississippi. You know, me and Fly linked up about a year ago? About a year ago. A little over a year ago, 2 years ago. Been a minute. So we've been locked in ever since.
So I wanted to ask anyway, how did that come about? How did y'all link up?
Man.
I had did when I did my Mississippi track, I did like a challenge to like you get an open verse, and he straight up killed it. When he killed it, he went viral on Facebook, on all platforms. After that, we linked up, got us tracks together, and the rest is history, dog. We've been locked in ever since.
Yeah. So how was it growing up in Vicksburg, man? How you get into rapping, J-Walk?
Man, I really got into it. I started writing. Man, I lost my brother when I was young, about 11, 12 years old, and I started writing, you know, kind of like not poetry, just writing, you know, and then it got turned into like a music form, and then, so I've been writing 15, 16 years now, but man, I grew up in the trailer park on the south side of Vicksburg, and man, you know, it's a different culture, a whole bunch of different cultures, and but I really got into music when I was about, like real talk, like real into music when I was about 16. I had my partner Deezy, and they like brother and sister. My sister Talisha, they was older than me. They was rapping, and we'd always freestyle in the car, and you know that's really where it started for me, and it was from there on out. Now we're here.
So tell me about like south side of Vicksburg. Like, what's that environment down there?
Man, you really got right here is like the trailer parks, and then we call it the south side, and then like right across the road, up the road a little bit, they had the hood. They called it that the low end, and but we all really together down there. You know, it was separate, but we together. You know, we all mess with each other, and still to this day, you know. But it was straight, man. It's the same old story, you know. Same old story. Everybody tell, you know, everybody got their own struggles, done been through the similar shit, you know.
Man, I see your dad a big time character on social media, man. How influential was your dad?
Man, to me, he was he was there. Like I was a little different growing up than a lot of people in my family, you know. You know, you're in the South, it's hard to be accepted when you're different. And but my pops always rode with me, shit. It was always there. Like, what you see on the internet is what you get.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I mean, I see you listen to a lot of Boost and stuff like that. This is a question for both of y'all. Like, give me 3 of the most influential artists you think that inspired y'all.
What you got, Fly?
Man, I'm different, so I listen to all type of music, bro. Like back when I was young, I used to like 50 Cent. Yeah. I was bumping 50 Cent, but I'm from the South, so like New York and the South, there's completely 2 different places, but
you were one of them artists that the South gravitated to. I was bumping 52.
I used to love that 50 Cent.
Everybody was bumping 50.
I love that 50 Cent, though. I used to have all the game. I had a white do-rag, G-Unit headband.
Drank a vitamin water.
Real talk. But on like somebody that just influenced me, though, like, I don't really just know, because I look up to myself in this music. I don't really just look at no artist and want to be like nobody, though.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, if it was some artists that I just listened to heavy back in the day, like my mama was big on like 80s rock. My pops was big on hip hop, like Too Short, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to Too Short. But really for me, my brother was big. My big brother that passed away that I spoke about was big on Plies, Boosie, and Gorilla Zoe. You get in his truck, he had 215s, and it was a little space in the back of his truck about this because the 215s held the whole seat. And I'd be crunched up behind there and them bitches be beating. I'm talking about, and all he listened to was Plies, Boosie, and Gorilla Zoe. So like, before he passed away, that's what I just listened to what my brother listened to because I was always with him. But as I, ventured out into music when I was getting older, Boosie said himself, like, you could come from a whole different place in Boosie, but he had a song for everything. Like, if you just lost somebody, he had the song, he had a hit song about it. Well, a hit, I call it hit in the streets, like Pain. That's a hard ass song if you lost somebody. Or Baby Mama, if you're going through with your baby mama. Just anything, a party song, club songs, but then another big person that really has got a big influence on the way I do like my melodic stuff. It ain't rap, it's country. Like Hank Williams Jr. Man, if you go listen to some of his soulful songs, like look up Dinosaur, man, like that shit give you chills. So them two really was like some big influences in my music career. But yeah, shout out to them.
And I kind of hear that like in your songs, like even with the beats you pick, you know what I'm saying? You pick like the more melodic style type beats and stuff.
Yeah, because it started with the poetry thing, so when I'm writing back in the day, if I'm writing the fast stuff, it's just, trying to give people a faster song. But my style is, I'm trying to write to relieve some pain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I write for. That's why I started writing, was to relieve, anything that I could, because I'd rather write it down than talk to somebody about it.
Yeah.
I ain't no therapist type of person. Everybody different, but I would just rather, keep it to myself. And that's bad in ways to bundle up stuff they say, but, everybody different. And that's why I write music, so, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, just let's get into this project y'all got coming up, though. So, how did that come about? Like, what made y'all be like, man, you know what? We got a few songs together. Let's put out an album together.
Man, it wasn't even that. We cut the album that we putting out and I think it was the same day.
Yeah.
But we just, man, we just, like, we became more friends on that tip than just like two artists collabing. So it was one of them things that just gotta happen. Like, and we respond so well to each other when we making a song. That shit crazy how like my partner told me, I come up here when we cut the album, and I had been in kind of like a writer's block, and I called him. I was letting him listen to the couple songs he was doing that day. This is my day one best friend. He said, man, what I need to do? Every time you get a writer's block, do I need to just send you up there with Fly to get your ass back in the zone, Every time you go up there with Fly, y'all come back with some hits. But yeah, we just respond well to each other,
Man, since we're on the subject of the album, the staple of the South, man, y'all released a snippet, that Crime Committee.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what was the inspiration, man, behind your verse? Like, what made you want to write something real? It was like that was needed. You know what I'm saying?
Man, cause all these YNs out here, dog, like they ain't got no guidance, and like music is what get to the youngest. Like, they not finna sit and listen to no podcast, or they not finna sit and listen to nobody preach to them, but they'll listen to a song. So I feel like that's the best way to get to them, through music. Yeah. Cause they gonna listen to some music now.
Man, I know that both of y'all have big social media followings. Man, just give the people some tips on, how to grow your social media and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I be telling Walker all the time, like, sometimes you have to pay homage to people and it'll boost you. Like, don't just be all for yourself. Like, show other people love, help other people out. That'll make you grow as well. Like, I done seen people take somebody that ain't doing nothing, like their music ain't doing nothing, and share it. And then they start getting more followers from helping somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if you got a candle, right, and you light another candle, that ain't gonna take away nothing from your flame, right? So help somebody, dog. Like,
man, Fly don't take the credit. But just like we were saying, how we met, I did the Mississippi Challenge. And that's what really, like, I wasn't doing nothing on social media. I've been trying. I was being more consistent than I ever was, trying to just get that one video to pop my page off. and that's what did it. You know what I'm saying? And so I give it to him for giving me the motivation to get up and write something like that and throw it out there and I told him if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be right here where I'm at. He
He
don't
tell
take the
me
credit.
that, but you gotta understand, he got on that joint and went hard, bro. Like, it don't matter what I say, bro. If you didn't go hard, you wasn't going nowhere.
You got it, you don't.
And I tell him, bro, like, we in the studio, right? When I get in the studio with people and I lay my shit down, they'll freeze up. Man, Walt came right behind me and cut me up all. Oh, man, he the truth. Ever since then, I've been locked in with him. Like, I put him in a tough spot on purpose. And he went right around, and I'm like, yeah, he the truth. He the truth, dog. He got it.
So, how long did it take y'all to like get that chemistry? Like, was the first time y'all went in and, you know what I'm saying, recorded together, or did it take like a couple times?
There was a lot of it wasn't just us in the studio. The first time we went in the studio together, it was a lot of, I wouldn't say distractions, or I would say it, but once we linked back up, just us, man, I think the first time or second time we linked back up was Gentleman Jack night.
That was a hit.
He come down to my house. We made a hit. Bitch did like 2 million streams the first month. Like, and then it got taken down for 4 months on some, it wasn't even our fault. It just got put back up. It probably done did like 4 million streams. Really ain't been out a total of 3 months. And man, that was the first time the chemistry was crazy. Like, you can hear, if you go listen to the song Gentleman Jack, it starts off with us and a couple more people we was in there. From the very first start of the song, it was Fly talking to my partner, just having fun. And that's how the song came. We just had fun. And by the end of it, if you notice, Fly ain't on the end of the song. Because we done had so much fun. Man.
They don't know that. I ain't on the end of the song because I ain't got drunk.
He on the end. He on the end of the song, but it ain't him rapping.
I went to sleep.
If you listen at the very end, after all the rapping, you hear Fly in the background eating a burrito.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to shake back.
I went to sleep, woke up. They done with the song. I don't even remember them putting that last part on there. I'm like, man, that shit hard. Right. Didn't even remember it. I woke up trying to eat other bro food. I'm hungry.
Ready to shake back.
Man, so y'all Mississippi artists, man, what do y'all think about the state of rap music in Mississippi now, and what would y'all like to see better as far as like the artists of Mississippi?
I want to see like more artists working with each other instead of trying to shit on everybody. Like, you got artists, if they get any kind of buzz, they ain't gonna want to work with nobody. As soon as somebody try to work with them, they gonna try to put a price on them. And I feel like, get on some Atlanta shit. Like, Lil Baby ain't finna charge Young Thug to get on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Atlanta
get like power together, bro. That's the only way we all gonna get important. If we start looking at each other important, like, we gotta make other artists important. You feel me?
Motherfuckers been, man, but it's been generations of people trying to bring that together, and I don't know what it is about the crabs in the bucket mentality in Mississippi, but it's like that. Like, it be people like me and Fly, like, man, I try to do in my hometown, like, I made one status like trying to put this thing together and it just didn't work out. Like, it ain't gonna work out because you got so many people. Because a lot of towns are like Texas, all they cities big, They could come from different sides and come together, but like, it's so small in Mississippi, all the town, that you got it's beef in every city, every town. You got the gangsters. Like, it ain't no city that's harder than another. Everybody got gangsters, you know what I'm saying, hustlers and do rights and you know what I'm saying. But like, the way my experience in my hometown, you couldn't even bring the rappers together because the people that's beefing is so close together. They partners are still shooting at each other, or you know what I'm saying, just whatever the case may be. So the rappers this side and this side might be down for it, but at the end of the day, it's still real stuff going on. And it's so hard to bring people together, but I wish people would just get out that mindset, because I would love to bring everybody together. Like, because we got so much talent. It's so many people in my city right now that I know would blow, and then they just think you just put one song out every 6 months, and that ain't the case, man. Like I was putting videos out every day for 6 months before I had a video blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta grind for it. It don't come out of nowhere.
You gotta want it for yourself. And what's your favorite part about being an artist? Is it the creation of the song, or is it like the showcasing your music, like with shows and stuff like that?
My favorite part gonna be in the studio, like putting it together. Like once you end up making that song and them words, you writing them songs, you getting chills and shit like that, man. That's what I love. I don't really care about doing those shows and all that. I like making music. Like I can just make it and just listen to it myself. Like I don't care about other people listening to it. I like to do it for me.
I think that's 90% of Mississippi. That's one of Mississippi's mindsets. That's what there's this dude. He said he was in the studio with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre flat out told him, man, you people from Mississippi too humble, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so humble. Like we just humble. That's just how we grew up, you know. So it might affect us in a way that we so humble, because I think I agree with him. My favorite part is the creation of it. Like I don't care to get in front of no crowd. Like if I could write and somebody else could make the music like I made my music, and I just give it to them and let them get the spotlight, me sit back, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, like I say, Mississippi, that's how we think. You know, we just humble.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think artists could do to like add more value to themselves? You know, like you said, sometimes you can be too humble, like being from Mississippi, but sometimes you kind of gotta pop it, or you know, like what can artists do to just add that value to themselves to get more respect from the casual listeners and their peers and stuff?
I think you gotta, like, when you doing this music, you gotta zoom out. What I mean by zoom out is you gotta take yourself away from it, because if you care about what people saying about you, and you care about it with all the comments and all that stuff, like you gonna wanna quit. But if you zoom out and like just not give a damn about what these folks saying, like, bro, like you can get your own self-value. Mm-hmm. People take their value away caring about what people be thinking about them, bro. Right. You gotta zoom out and stop giving a damn about what people saying about you, bro. Like, and just do your thing. That's what I think.
Fly, man, every time Fly speaks about y'all's questions, he gives y'all another example of why Mississippi ain't came together. Because it ain't just the artist. He put that in my head just then. Like, it ain't just the artist. Like I say, you come from small towns, and even the big cities are small, so everybody know you. So everybody's so worried about what everybody think. Like in my case, at first when I was young, I was worried about what people would think. You know what I'm saying? Because you from the South, you different, and it's just, and then you in such a small area, everybody know you, that every move you make, you like, man, what they gonna think if I do it? Man, can I cuss? Like, fuck that. Like, do what you do. Do what you do, man. Don't worry about what people think. It ain't even just artists that's hating. It's the city gonna hate on you. Your town gonna hate on you. If you getting 100 views right now, they ain't gonna support you. They gonna hate on you. That's what Mississippi does, bro. Like, but once you overcome and you break that barrier, you got it. It's over with.
Like Mississippi, we waiting on each other to fall. We gotta stop that. Like I was on Facebook the other day, like, what's bro name? Corey, Lil Corey? They talking about he got his chain took again or some shit like that. Yeah. He made a status like, y'all think life like Call of Duty or something. Like if 30 people run up in here right now and snatch my chain, what I'm gonna do about it? How can I stop them? What I'm gonna pull my gun out and shoot all 30 of them? Like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro was telling them, like, life is not like Call of Duty, bro. Like people keep saying, like, you supposed to win out like a gorilla and kill everybody. Like, man, if somebody come take your chain, let them folk have it. You got kids at home, you gotta make it back home, bro. Like, that was wrong with Mississippi, bro. They think, like, you supposed to be like John Wick or something, fool.
Like, well, a lot of that shit fake in them other shit. Like, a lot of tech, they be doing shit for clout. So Mississippi, we away from all that commercial industry stuff. They know, half of them, 90% of them know that everything they do most of it be fake. But see, we out of the loop, so we look like the youngins be looking at it like that's how they move, and we got to move. Really, they don't even really be moving like that. And then in Mississippi, they lead Mississippi, the youngins in Mississippi wrong because they like, oh, we got to do it like that. Bro, they ain't really, a lot of them ain't living like that. They ain't in no mansions, going around shooting them motherfuckers every night. I promise. If they, Boosie said it like he said it best. Man, you ain't in no industry, done signed no $1 million deal, up living in no house in Miami, and you still running around shooting people. No, you ain't doing none of that. You ain't thugging.
All the music be fake, bro. Like I been listening to niggas talking about fucking hoes and doing all that. Man, I get around these niggas, he got a girlfriend. Hey, I thought you were fucking hoes. They be capping in this music, bro. Don't let this music influence you, bro. It's just, it like paint a picture, bro. It's art.
I don't believe the shit you see on the internet. And most of them like you know, Finesse and Honeycomb braids. They like Honeycomb certified, bro. He was, I mean, it's you see it, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's a rapper now. He's not doing the things he was doing every day back then. Like, once you get to a certain level, so they just misleading the youth because they still rapping about like they doing it. And then, like I say, Mississippi side of the loop, the youngins think that's what they got to do. And, you know, that's what it is.
Man, I want to go back to what you were talking about with in Vicksburg, though. Like, have you seen a shift, though, like, from when you wasn't getting that many views till now? You know what I'm saying? Like, far as support, though.
Yeah. The people man, I see it. Like, because I'm a real... I sit back and I observe. Like, I'm a real observant person. Like, so I know everybody that hated on me that I know, and then I know the ones that's sharing my posts and now, and I heart it, like, appreciate it, bro, because it don't bother me, you know, because I've dealt with it for a long time. It don't bother me. I mean, the internet is not real. I live in the real world. So, like, there's nothing that you could tell me on the internet that's going to hurt my feelings or make me not want to follow my career no more. Like, the internet is not real. That's another thing them youngins got to realize. These folks don't even know you. They just be talking.
Dang.
You can't take nothing personal on the internet. They ain't slapped you in your face. They ain't done nothing in the real world to you. Keep pushing, keep following your dream.
Mississippi gotta stop trying to make Mississippi support them. Fact. Mississippi gotta take that shit to social media and let the world get it. You feel me? Like, Mississippi not finna support Mississippi, dog. Like, I got a Mississippi song, and they don't even know me down there in South Mississippi. They just know me in North Mississippi. Like, South Mississippi and North Mississippi, two different places, bro.
It's like they follow us. It's like they support you after everybody else.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, if the whole world don't fuck with you, Mississippi ain't. But you can go right to Memphis, and they gonna support Memphis like it's their hometown. But somebody from Mississippi, well, they'll get on Facebook and clown you, boy.
Man, Vicksburg, they got the mud ride group, all the people. I know all of them. Mud ride, and they'll drive 5 hours to a mud ride. But 2 hours, me and my pops go 2 hours to do a concert. And they don't want to come to that mud ride. But they'll go 5 hours to another mud ride. But we gotta, hey man, come on out, show some love, you know.
That's how I be, bro. That's how I be.
But you can't let it get to you. You just gotta keep pushing. Like, I'd rather do it. And it's sad that it's this way, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to bring everybody together, but there's only so much you can control until you gotta look out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I would love to bring everybody together in Mississippi, but one man can't do it.
Now, you know what else I hate about Mississippi? You gotta be negative to blow around here, fool. Now, you can't be positive and blow up, bro. You gotta be negative. You gotta be talking about some bullshit. They're like Finesse 2 Times right now. If he was just being calm, he wouldn't be viral right now. Soon as they get on some bullshit, viral all over the timeline. That's why Mississippi gotta be like that.
I know, it's like even the most people with the most talent here, if they stick to the Mississippi roots and that's what they make their image out of, no matter how much talent they got, it's like they ain't gonna make it, like, cause people don't support you. Like, but see, look at Ray Shrimmer. If you ain't from Mississippi and you don't know much about, you would never think they from Mississippi. But that's because they don't make that their image, and that's how they blew. They went and did their own thing. They wasn't worried about taking over the city or the state. They wanted to take the world over because the city and the state is not going to support you until you take over the world. So focus on the world. There's so much, like even traveling. Every time I go somewhere, I started going on cruises. I'm like, I be wanting to stay in the Bahamas. I don't want to go back to Vicksburg. Shit, there's so much world out there for people that you don't like. Like I got people in the Bahamas and stuff that comment on my post and share everything, but people in your own, they do it more than people in my own city. Like, there's so much world out there for you to be worried about what's around you. Like,
Facts. Man, I want to get back to the album, The Staple of the South, man. What was the inspiration for that title? Like, how did y'all come up with that, Staple of the South?
Man, me and Fly just be juggling, throwing ideas around, man. Like, we man, it sound good.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, though, because shit, Staple of the South.
I think he shot like a text message to something to me. Like, man, we need the name of it, man. It got to be something like a staple. It got to be a staple. And then he gave himself the idea. He was like, man, it got to be the staple. And he was like, that's what I'm going to name it. The Staple of the South. It was just like that.
A lot of times I just need Fly to be there, like I need his brain beside me and I can work my shit. Bro, I think he's the same way.
He moved too fast. And I had to be like, I had to stop him sometime. Like, bro, what'd you just say? Like, that's it. Like, he be going so fast and he be missing like key shit that he be saying. I be like, hold on, repeat what you just said. Like, that's it. Like, he just needs somebody to get him confirmation because he'll doubt himself sometime. Yeah. And I be right there to tell him, like, nah, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the beauty of collaboration. You know, they say iron sharper iron, and, you know, two heads is better than one. So, you know, I think that's important as artists, you know, to collaborate with artists that's, you know, kind of on your level. That's doing something.
We have learned since we've been cool, like, we are a lot alike in a lot of ways, and it just clicks. Like, we, in a lot of not even musical ways, we just a lot alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we click because, like, we both take constructive criticism. Like, he'll let me tell him, nah, that ain't it. I'll let him tell me, nah, that ain't it. And then we'll go make a hit together. Like, other Mississippi guys, somebody tell them that they'll be into it. Like, nah, we take that shit and we put it together. We take the good with the bad and make great. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you got to do it.
The last song we did, Fly already had it mapped out. He was like, hey, bro, I want you to come in just like the first whole half of the verse. I need you to say this. Yeah. What? Man, this man is a hit maker, like, and I stamped that hit maker, like. He showed me it's one song gonna be on the album. I was like, man, we need at least me one solo on the album and you one solo on the album. We was riding in the car going to Batesville from Oxford, and he was like, man, I got this song from 2019. I ain't ever put out. What you think about? Man, I said, bro, you ain't never put this song out? No, I said, that's going on. That's the solo right there. Y'all gonna hear it? I'm gonna make them do a video of that bitch. That bitch so hard. That bitch deserve a video.
Global gonna shoot it.
Global gonna shoot it.
The shooter.
Man, shout out Global, bro. He came through and produced the whole album. Like, I'm talking about, what, one day.
That's another problem with Mississippi. Y'all don't fuck with Global Knox enough. Global Knox is a machine. This nigga will make your beat, shoot your video, make your cover art, direct your video, and come to your cookout and eat your food with you. Hey.
And hard as hell too, man.
Ain't gonna have your video out in 2 days.
Yeah, pressure.
How can you beat it?
Pressure.
You can't.
Yeah, I got a real question. I just thought about it from the conversation we were just having. You know, everybody know the history of Mississippi. If you say you from Mississippi, first thing they gonna think about racism and this and that.
Yeah.
Like, how is it like that y'all from two cultural backgrounds? Like, have y'all heard anything, like any flack about y'all working together? Or like you Jaywalk just being like a white guy rapping or anything? Like,
I'm gonna go on and say this, bro. It them be the same people that think we don't even have paved roads. Yeah. They be so up north, they don't even think we got paved. They don't know what's going on down here. I always say I don't know, I can't speak for other cities, but in my city, like, the country boys be in the hood be down there riding four-wheelers with the country boys. That's how it is in my city. Like, it's more unity down here than it is up north.
And I feel like it's the realest. Mississippi one of the realest places on earth. Like,
now,
you know what I'm saying?
You do got bad places, you know, and you got bad people that's racist and, you know, certain spots. Don't get me wrong about that. But it is a lot of unity in Mississippi also, like, you know, today. I speak from my experiences, like, and I've been around, you know, bad shit like that, but I do separate myself from that shit. And I stay where the unity is. I always have. That's what made me different, like.
Thanks.
I don't play about that shit.
I like what you just said, too.
Like, what about you? Like, you know, I know you had your mama when you kind of went with the country and this and that. Like, you ever have people like, you know, just some people like, oh, man, you fucking with such and such, but you ain't fuck with me. Like, have you had the experience in that? Or,
nah.
I know you don't care, but I just, you know.
Nah, because, like, the people that grew up with me know. Like, I don't put no kind of fraud. Like, this me for real. Like, I always grew up riding dirt bikes and riding four-wheelers, and I'm from the country. Like, they can't tell me I'm faking a facade or nothing. I can rap, too. I'm from the hood, too. I did it all. Like, my daddy stayed in the hood. My mama lived in the country. Like, I was in both of them. You know what I'm saying? So, when don't nobody tell me nothing because it like, I feel like I can do what I want to do. Can't nobody just tell me, like, what I need to be doing because I feel like ain't nobody, like, contributed to what I done did. You know what I'm saying?
Do they pay your bill?
Yeah.
Man.
Hell no.
Like, okay, when y'all get together, just say y'all ain't doing music. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all connect and everything. What y'all doing just like on a weekend like this? If y'all was just, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to the studio today. We just going to link up.
We do the same shit.
Same thing.
We ain't got to talk about it.
Yeah.
It just fall into place.
Man, we'll be over there kicking it with his pop, drinking beer, chilling, having a good time, laughing, joking around. We'll go to the bar, drink. We just be kicking it how we kick it, bro. Like,
this is how you know it's real and it's genuine. Like, it ain't. Every time we get around, if a camera gets pulled out, something going viral every time we link. Every time, like, what bro on the four-wheeler down at my pop's house. Then last shit, Fly Verse on the last one, we posted it on my page. What is like at 900,000?
Mm-hmm.
Fly hit that bitch. He said music with a meaning, and it caught everybody.
What's some of y'all favorite tracks on the album? Personally,
Right now, Fly Verse Double. That's my favorite one. The solo. That bitch so hard.
I like the one called Uncle Shine. Y'all gonna like that one. Yeah. He got Uncle Shine. I'm gonna like that one. That's my favorite on the album. How many tracks we got on there? 10?
9 or 10.
9 or 10. Yeah, I think Uncle Shine gonna be my favorite.
When y'all say it's coming out?
28. January 28.
January 28. That's somebody's birthday. Somebody.
I know somebody with that birthday too.
Somebody's birthday.
Penny. Global, we're gonna have the chicken and dumplings video for the 15th?
Of course.
Okay.
So y'all got Global on, he on production too on the tape?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Global doing a bunch. My boy working.
Man, we got Global making the beats, shooting the video, and we got the engineer called Pip. We got Pip engineering and everything. Shout out to Pip.
Mm-hmm.
I done heard too his mixes. I'm busy hard.
Talk about how important it is to have a good engineer, man.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, an engineer can shift your mood. It can take your mood from not feeling it to like, oh man, it's finna be it, bro. Because like you can go to the studio and you know how you want your song to sound, but if you get in there with the wrong engineer and he ain't getting that song, how you thinking it's supposed to sound like? That'll kill your whole vibe. You don't even want to do it no more. But
that's just like them.
Yeah.
You know, the one dude that went viral, he was singing in prison, and you know you got the echoes in the walls in prison, and everybody was commenting like, "Bro, when you get out, when you mix that song." Original. Don't put no auto-tune. Leave it raw. Get the engineer to leave it raw. And the engineer fucked it up. And then I go to TikTok and listen to that video of him sitting in prison before I go listen to that song on Spotify. And I hate that, but engineer can make you or break you.
Yeah.
They really can.
For sure.
You got to know when to leave it raw, and you got to know when to put a little spice on that bitch. You know?
Facts.
You got to know the artist you dealing with and know his voice, you know. That's why a lot of people have one engineer. They won't go to nobody else. Like, that dude in my city, J1, he taught me how to start my engine. I do a little mixing and mastering on myself to get my songs sent out, but he taught me how to get started and stuff. J1, he's the coldest in my city. Like, everybody goes to J1. And then the people that's really with J1 don't go to nobody else. And it ain't no big studio. It's like, man, you go into a little small apartment and he gonna make that bitch sound like it come out of a $50,000 studio.
When you think about it, engineers really God. They be gods. Because they be knowing what you be thinking before you even think it. Like, I can tell an engineer, I want this, but I don't know what it's called. And he automatically know what I be talking about. Like, I had something on my song. I know what it's called now. It's called reverse reverb. But I used to call it phantom. I used to be like, put that phantom in front of my voice. He like, what is a phantom?
He was talking about when
he was like, make the sound of it. I'm like, ah. He was like, that's reverse reverb. Like, you gotta be a genius to know what the fuck I be talking about, because I don't even be knowing what I be talking about.
Yeah, you had me confused on that Gentleman Jack. It's on Gentleman Jack. We put it on the Gentleman. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? He said,
I'm trying to explain the sound. He didn't even know what I was talking about. He'll talk.
Fly, that's gonna be on 90% of Fly's songs, by the way. He like that shit. Like, if it's a little space, Fly, man, put that shit right there.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have reverb.
But that goes to show, like, little things in the mix do matter too. Like, little things, like I was recording a song the other day and it was a little space and I just did like a and it just like changed the whole vibe of that little part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It went from empty to feeling something. You know, music's a feeling, it's an art. And that little part just went from empty, like I don't feel it, to that just and it just it made it. It just gave it the feeling it needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But.
And Tim, man, what's the importance of a good producer too, though? Like, do y'all work with like certain producers?
Lately, I have. I learned my lesson. Don't. I'm in PR training. I'll be a little rough a little bit on the camera, but don't work with people out the country. Work with people you know and you can call and talk to, and y'all speak the same language.
Right.
They will get your ass.
Fact, dog. Like,
as soon as your song blow.
Because like they don't care about nothing until your son cross the street. Soon as your son cross the street, here they come with all this fine print that you didn't read.
I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need
this. You ain't do that.
You better have a contract.
Yeah. Let's get into that. Like, since we're on that, like, how important, like, a lot of people, like you said, we just like making music.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, how important is it handling your business, like the business side of it?
See, people don't think about the business. You got to think about the business first. I feel like you gotta. Nowadays, we don't be thinking these songs gonna be hits. You gotta know it's gonna be a hit, and you gotta go and get your business straight before you drop it.
Get the paperwork right.
Because after the fact, it's gonna hurt you. You're gonna lose a lot of money. You're gonna lose a lot of money when you could have just spent that little money that you had to get everything in order before you drop it. Because if you don't have your business in order before you drop that hit, man, you're gonna lose so much money.
That's why I feel like, and as independent artists, it's sad that we have to learn all this the hard way. Like I said, the song Gentleman Jack did 1 million streams in a month, and it got taken down, and there was nothing that I knew to do about it. So it took 3 months of me trying to hit, because I'm the one that put it through my distro, you know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with it, and I finally 3 months later hit a lawyer. He was able to call somebody and had it back up in a day. Like, so that's the difference in being independent and dealing with a label. Like, labels, they got them connects. Like, something happened, they able to handle it that day. You don't never got to worry about it. Mm-hmm. But if you independent, you got to deal with all that yourself. And if you don't know, you going to have to learn the hard way, because they going to make you learn the hard way. Like, they don't play. The industry is cutthroat. And if you independent, they going to make you learn the hard way for everything. Like, I've learned. I love being independent, though, because I've learned so much. It's just like a job. Either you can work Like some people can't work for themselves. Some people can't make themselves, be the boss and get up 7 every morning and go get what they got to do. Some people got to be under somebody on a company. That's just like you being with a label. You don't got to deal with all that. But if you independent, you gotta be that guy. Everything.
I was just thinking, like, just being an artist. Like, let's say you had to put a team together, a starting 5. Like, who would you have on your team? Like, graphics, videographer, engineers. Like, who you think is most important to have on your team as an artist?
Man, you just gotta have a small group. Like, it goes back to having a small group of people that just like we got Global being a producer on the whole album because we know Global. You know what I'm saying? We're comfortable. We know if something happens and if we have to for some reason rewrite or redo a split or some pub or something, if we come to another agreement later on, we could call each other and get it right, but if you're dealing with YouTube people and people you don't know, these people don't care about you. They're not gonna answer your emails. They're gonna wait till it blow up and they're gonna hit you with a copyright. They ain't gonna call you and be like, hey, redo this or I'm taking your shit down. They're gonna take the song down and you're gonna have to deal with it later. And you missing money, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to have a small circle that you know.
I'm gonna say on that starting 5, the first person you need to secure is you a cameraman. In this day and age, what go viral is content. You got to keep that content going because, like, social media is the new TV. Like, everybody on their phone all day. If you got a good cameraman that can see shit, like, differently, and he making them videos go crazy for you, bro, they can change your life, bro. Before any music, before anything can. That's on any kind of level, bro. Like, so if you had to start you a starting 5, your star player gonna be that cameraman, dog. Facts.
Yeah, the internet, new TV show. People get on there and they want to 90%. If it ain't about music, people get on there and they follow a number of people who do day in the lives. And if you think about it, that's just like a reality TV show. It's the new reality TV. You just watch people go on about their lives and do what they daily do, and it's crazy. That is crazy how it is. But they gonna be on that phone.
Man, anything else y'all want to add, man? We ain't asked.
Man, Staple of the South, January 28th.
Staple of the South,
crucial.
January 28th.
Just gonna go down.
We drop. It been a minute since I dropped, but I'm finna drop again.
I had to yank him up out of there, man.
It's going back.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all coming through in the lab, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Anytime.